lumpia?
I didn't get any either. I went back there. They devoured it. But I think we're going to get some more fried up soon.
Okay, fried
I hope
food.
so.
Probably not what our next guest wants us to eat.
We'll just have a little.
Here we are. For our weekly segment, The Doctor is In, we are turning our attention to our skin. It is the largest organ on our body, so we had better take good care of it.
Yes, we better. And he's going to join us to separate fact from fiction and questions and answers.
Yes, Dr. Adarsh Mudgil, a board-certified dermatologist, is back. I mean, if you look like that, you know what you're talking about when it comes to dermatology. Thank you for joining us again, sir.
It is great to be back.
All right, real quick on the spot. Fried food, not great for our face, right?
Not really.
Or anything else for that matter.
Or anything else.
No.
But it sure tastes good.
It sure does taste good. Any way to reverse it, or just eat it and pray?
Come see the doctor.
Come see the doctor.
Once in a while.
You're both new to this.
Yeah.
So we have our fishbowl with burning questions from
Really?
our viewers.
Okay.
And we're going to just get
Let's
right
do
into it. Is that
Let's
okay?
dive in.
Oh, gosh. I know. Hold me. I need to be tethered to something. Our first question, and of course I don't have my glasses, but here we are.
Might have.
Doctor, does eating chocolate cause acne?
So that's a question we get all the time. Good question. Yes, it is.
Still, after all these years?
After all these years. So it's actually not the chocolate. It's the sugar in the chocolate. Yeah. So sugar, refined carbohydrates, cause an insulin spike. And if you're acne prone, that insulin spike hits your oil glands and encourages your oil glands to secrete more oil, which if you have acne, you don't want. It also increases androgen production, which also stimulates acne. So sugar, no bueno.
Sugar.
Maybe,
so
maybe dark chocolate, like a little less sugar.
Well, if it's not sweet, yeah, absolutely. So there's nothing wrong with chocolate, actually.
Right.
It's actually the sugar.
Right.
Give me
you ready for your second
Please,
question?
Yes,
I'm ready.
And I have my glasses for us.
We have a lot of people.
Home Depot's
who,
best, $5. Here we
mine
go.
are at least from Warby Parker. Jeez
I know,
Louise.
I have no style.
What do you have there?
Does using sunblock with higher SPF mean I will be more protected from the sun's rays?
Great question.
Well, that's a good question. That's a little bit of a tricky one. So the answer is sort of, but mostly yes. So the difference between SPF 15 and SPF 30 is actually pretty big. SPF 15 gives you 93% protection from UVB rays. So those are the skin cancer causing rays in sunlight. SPF 30 gives you 97% protection. So anything above 30, you're really chasing that last 3%, and you're never going to get to 100% protection.
So the 50 and the 30, not much difference?
Not much difference. So what I generally tell my patients, or what I always tell my patients, is use an SPF 30 at least. I don't care if it's higher, that's fine, but it should have titanium or zinc in it. So those are mineral blockers of sunlight. So obviously you're protecting yourself against skin cancer, but you also want to get the cosmetic benefits of sunscreen as well, so that keeps you from getting sunspots, wrinkles.
And I know I'm trying to reverse all the sunspots from the sins of my baby oil past at Orchard Beach. Here we are. Question number 3. Does vitamin E help with scars? Did my mother submit this one? Because she swore by vitamin E when we were kids.
Well, moms are usually right, except
this time.
So there's actually zero science behind vitamin E helping with scars at all. Really, the best way to treat scars is if you have an acute wound, manage that wound properly. Keep it clean. Vaseline or Aquaphor actually works very well over an acute wound. And then once that wound is healed and it's kind of like a drier scar, then like silicone scar gels, silicone pads, that type of stuff is helpful. And then when the scar is fully matured, come see us, and then there's like lasers and all sorts of fun things that we could do.
By the way, is it true that the fairer the skin, the less visible the scar, or not necessarily?
That's a good question. So really a lot of the issues with scar and darker skin folks like us are pigmentary issues. So either getting a dark spot or a light spot. So fairer skin folks are less prone to that.
All right.
Okay, fine. I have an 18-year-old that I need to bring back to you because he has a nice... What do you have here?
Are natural ingredients better than chemicals for treating the skin?
Doctors love this question.
This is a great one.
Yeah, so we get this all the time. Like our patients will come to us and say, hey, I only want to do all natural stuff, or I only use all natural ingredients. And what I always respond is, tobacco and poison ivy are all natural. You don't necessarily want to be using
So is arsenic.
Yes, as is arsenic. Yeah, so and lead and all those sorts of things. So what you want to do is you want to use scientifically proven products that have efficacy, proven efficacy with studies, et cetera, and sometimes those are actually synthetic.
Sometimes they're synthetic. Yeah, because my social feeds are filled with things I can't pronounce, but it's found in nature. And I'm like, is it going to make me look 10 years younger? I don't think so. All right, this is our last question. Does shaving make your hair grow back thicker?
Well, I love that question.
My 15-year-old is trying to shave the 3 little hairs he has in the hopes that
he's a young dude.
I can answer that question very well. If shaving made your hair thicker, this dome would have the most hair ever seen to man. I've been shaving this head for the last 25 years. No, there's absolutely zero science behind that. Shaving does not impact your hair at all. The hair follicle is actually much deeper in the skin, so you're basically just shaving the surface of the hair when you shave. All the action happens under the skin where the stem cells are and the root of the hair follicle. So it does do it.
So shaving is just exfoliating, getting rid of
more or less.
getting rid of the thing. Okay.
Good stuff. Doctor, thank you.
You're very welcome.